Don't do that while we're recording. Alright, so we're good with the streaming.
But we're not recording. Wow, it's live. It's live.
That's what we're gonna do.
It is live. Pepper, come here. Come on, Pepper, come here. Wait, no, I don't want her to. All the wires are all over the place. Ooh. Ooh. Cracking my knuckles. Wow. That's my knuckle. Again. Okay, come on. Set for live streaming.
Let's go, bro.
Ah! What's up, guys? We're playing NBA 2K.
Go, Pepper.
No, she's fine.
No, she's not. It's a lot of wires. Go.
Okay.
Alright, Trae versus Zion.
I'm Pauly TV.
I'm the Pelicans and Zion. And then Paul's Trae and the Hawks.
Okay. Testing.
Alright, let's go. Come on.
Okay, come on. If we can get rid of that.
Play the game.
Oh.
Position free for all tonight, Brent. What's your feeling about going for the open three on the break rather than taking it in for a higher percentage shot in a layup?
Well, nowadays we know that the three-pointer actually means more for any given team.
Analytically, you're right.
Analytically,
yes.
But Kevin, what I'm interested in is on a given night like this where we're going to see a ton of threes, what's the decision-making of the guy with the ball? Sometimes it'll be the point guard. It might be a wing player, but how smart is he at finding the right shooter at the right time at the three-point line on these baskets?
Making those big decisions. You're right.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Nice.
Well, injury is such a reoccurring theme for the Pelicans in the past couple seasons. Funny to hear Alvin Gentry even joke about consulting a witch doctor down there in the Bayou, but new athletic trainer coming in, hired away from the Phoenix Suns. They have a tremendous and have had a tremendous reputation, hoping to improve their health of all these young players.
No good on the second free throw. And the training staff from the Suns had an outstanding track record over the years.
The envy of a lot of teams in the NBA as they were able to extend the careers of players like Steve Nash and Grant Hill, 2 all-time greats, and they set a trend in some of the biometric tracking that they do and looking for early signs of impending problems. All about preventative medicine, Kevin, to have players be at their best.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
You know Zion doesn't play like that for real, right?
On its way from Young for 2. Nice shot from the wing. Now here's Ball. Passes it to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
Now, here is Young. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Holiday. Rejected by Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Shot's good from Young.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Williamson kicks to Holiday. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, nice three-point shot there. You just knew Holiday wanted to even the score.
It sounds weird, but
Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. The 3 ball. They get it again to the left side wing. Hunter, no one around him. From outside the arc. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Here's Herter. And the 3 ball is good.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
Now, here's Ball. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, do you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player, he is highly efficient.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And he's good on the second.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set.
Hey,
Hunter
Pauly,
has
see what you got?
also proven he can come up big in big
Zion
moments.
out already?
Now here is Holiday. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Redick with the bucket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Young against Holiday. From deep. Young's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball, effortless.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, you're given the role and responsibility for that player. When you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, That's growth.
because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. And the Hawks.
Pause it. Excuse us while we make this audio adjustment. Excuse us while we make this audio adjustment. Yo, that's nuts.
What? What?
What is that beeping noise?
We already have 2 likes.
Hmm?
We already have 2 likes. Okay. Wait, Daddy, where are the comments? Zero comments.
They can't comment because it's rated for kids.
But why? Last time it did it. Last time they comment.
All right, let's go. You ready?
Can we just get rid of this? Why do we need to see this?
And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Come on.
Poked away. Hart the pass to Holiday. Feeds it to Hayes. Outside, Reddick. Outside, Holiday. Williams in the post. Covered by Parker. Outside, Reddick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's now 7 points for J.J. Reddick. Holiday against Turner. And there's the pass to Crabbe. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And the technical free throw is good.
And when Kyle Korver played for Atlanta, he set a league record with at least one three-pointer in 127 consecutive games.
Yeah, to think that you just wouldn't have one of those nights where nothing was going in. 127 is pretty impressive. Record was broken eventually by Steph Curry in 2016. But for Atlanta, that 127 is still a team record. And you wonder if one Trae Young might have his eyes set on it.
Hey, that's not. Bro, why are you shooting like that?
New Orleans
Seriously.
leading by 3.
Wait,
Here's Hayes.
he should be
Back to
dunking?
Holiday. 20 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Jones next for 2. The Hawks.
Daddy, hold on.
What?
I gotta fix my volume.
Why? Can you hear yourself?
Again, can't hit.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now, here's Reddish. Following the shot by Drew.
Oh,
Probably
come
not the
on.
shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Hayes. Atlanta with the rebound. 26 seconds left in the first. Parker's shot is off.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And Hayes throws it down.
And there are only a few players in the league.
What?
A teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Turner inside. Over Hart. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, this is the area that Evan Turner has built his house, the mid-range, finding his way into the paint and scoring the basketball.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close
Daddy,
game. Pelicans
can you
lead by
shut that
3. We'll be back shortly live from State
I
Farm
don't
Arena.
like that sound.
And it's been a pretty even game
Don't
here.
mute
after
it,
1 quarter
just
of
pause.
play. And before we move on, what
Just
do you guys
pause
think
it.
about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now,
And
Harden's
Zion
out there with
fouled him?
Williams. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Williamson. Not a lot of room.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Turner, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
That's it. The Pelican lead is cut down now
It's
to
fine.
just 5 in the bucket from Parker.
I'm
Well,
journeying.
when he has some room, that's
I
going to
be
give you a bit
swishing-
more confidence
I be
as a
swishing.
shooter, and Jabari steps up for 3 more.
That won't. Oh,
Reddish with
that
the double
won't.
team.
Oh, that
Here's
won't.
Williamson to the inside. And Hayes kicks to Williamson. No good with the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
What?
Bembry
No,
misses.
that was full.
New Orleans
That was
leading
full
by
of baloney.
5. And the dunk by
You
Williamson.
full of baloney.
Just a freight train going down.
You seriously full of
Ability to
baloney.
Step in front of the massive Williamson.
Daddy,
Ball here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
go
We
back
hear
to
this all the
YouTube.
time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores.
Pause it.
In today's game,
Yes, you
seeing the
should.
juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly,
Because
as some
then
of
we
the
can-
best offensive teams, not only
we
in
can
the last
only
5
hear
years,
that
but
one,
in the history of the league,
so we don't
around
hear
the Houston
two.
Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's
No, it's
about
not.
equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically, but certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense because that is something you can control.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Damian Jones. Collins comes in for Parker. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Evan Turner. Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Bembry the pass to Len. Here's Bembry, covered by Hayes. Another shot.
Hey,
Shot is off.
bro,
And New Orleans will come the other way.
call that foul.
Pass to Williamson. Shot from the wing.
Bro, you're not going to make that.
The Hawks trail by 7.
Zion Williamson is a dunker.
And here's Collins from outside. Atlanta again missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. And they believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic and getting Young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion.
He's like, you full of baloney.
He goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Right? Got the silent.
You don't. He doesn't. He's not good at it. He seriously. No, he's not.
No good on the free throw.
See?
And with
Don't you
Williamson,
see?
it's not just the obvious stuff that
Don't you
impresses you,
see?
Greg. It's the little
Don't you
things as
see?
well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me every time I see this young man, the
You really do.
eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
Good on the second free throw.
I'll take the one.
Well, this season, the Pelicans
Whoop.
finally getting
Whoop.
themselves their own
Hit that.
G-League affiliate,
Hit that.
the Erie Bayhawks in Pennsylvania. And in 2022, they'll move closer with renovations to the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama. And when that's completed, it's really going to help out the young
that's fine.
core and the
That's
draft
fine.
picks that have been collected
What?
by David Griffin.
What
to
kind
do some
of
player
nose is
development
that?
It's going
Like-
to keep this team competitive for a very long time.
And Brett, kind of a musical chair situation for the
Seriously.
Bayhawks, the original franchise, this season moving to College Park, Georgia,
life.
to become the Skyhawks.
That's right. That team was affiliated with the Atlanta Hawks, and now the Pelicans take over for the next 3 years in Erie with the new Bayhawks franchise before that move to Alabama in 2022.
That free throw good from
Don't you
Len.
see that switch? Don't you see that switch? Don't you see that switch?
Alex Len is so solid. Still a lot of time to reach his potential, and hopefully he finds a way to do that.
Both free throws good.
Don't
from
you see
Len.
that? Don't you see
In
that?
the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks
The swishes.
making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great
you up,
length
bro?
and versatility on the wings. You pair that with
Okay.
Trae Young and John Collins.
Trae Young.
And that's
Trae
an
Young will do
exciting
it.
young core for the Hawks.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He never crossed it. I know. If he wants to do that, you gotta do a blonde.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in by.
No, don't come. Don't come.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, get it on here.
Young taking his time here.
That was hard.
Yeah, and that
That
one
person
way
was
back in
guarding
the
me
first
good.
quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Meet
Second
Pepperio.
call as they can't get it across half court and zone.
Yeah, another turnover there. But guys, overall, they've taken really
This
good
is
care
the
of the basketball.
distractor
Atlanta making
actor.
a switch here. That's checked in.
Supposed to be my girl. Go ahead, dude.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, right back at you, bro. Distracted you too.
But
Look, and she left. She distracted and ran.
So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Alexander Walker passes to Ingram. Here's Williamson. Score the basket.
oh,
His
come
fifth of the game.
on.
6 shots against those 5 makes.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young against Ball. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Young,
I'd love
stand
to see them
still.
expose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always
You're
a
just
surefire
passing
way
it.
to get back in the game.
Now
You almost
here's
got the 8-second violation.
Williamson with it. He's got 12.
It was like 6
4 on the
seconds.
shot clock.
If you ran,
It's rebounded.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there,
Oh,
and that's a
come
guy
on.
that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Williamson and the dunk by
Hey!
Williamson.
how do you dunk?
This
Oh,
is too
yeah.
easy for
How you dunk?
Williamson. One.
You gotta use the 2R or ZR. You're gonna move it up, and then you're gonna dunk with this. You gotta
Wait,
use the 2 chucks.
wait, where? Hmm. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, I
Not you, Pepper. Not you. Me and Pauly. Distracted.
Once he gets established position, he is ready to
How do you-
attack the rim.
How do you dunk?
Well, if there was ever a no-doubt
How do you
number 1
dunk?
pick, it is Zion Williamson. Brett New Orleans jumps at the chance to draft him.
Hard to think of a transition where you have a transcendental star in Anthony Davis in
ZL?
the 7 seasons he gave to the Pelicans.
ZR
That Zion
is
Williamson
what?
would come in and almost make you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Kevin, but forget about AD. There's that much excitement and enthusiasm around what the talent set is and the skill set of this young star player could be.
Here's Herder. The Pelicans make their last shot 13 feet away. Good on the jump shot. Herder's got his second basket of the
Kevin
night.
Herter saw.
Herder's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
I
Some
seriously
nice
want to
passing here by
restart
New
the
Orleans.
match.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And offensively, how do the Pelicans go from good to elite?
Well, raise your hand if you want more shooting. David Griffin raising his hand. That's what it's about for
Tired.
these guys. Tough to win in this league if you don't have the floor spacing. They're going to play at a great pace, but man, could they use a few shooters.
Ow.
Shoot 2.
Oh. Yes.
That free
Which
throw good
Steven?
from Williamson.
Well, his body control is phenomenal,
Which
and his
Steven?
ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Is that the
Hawks
one who
making
likes
a switch here.
to wear the
Reddish is checked
purple
in,
shirt?
and New Orleans also making a change. Holiday's checked in.
A purple shirt.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're really
Oh, I
getting
remember.
more points
Is
at
he?
the free throw
Wait,
line
does he
here
have a big
in the second
nose?
quarter.
Here's Turner. No good on the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Parker with the block.
Reach from Parker. Sends his arms way up that time to get the block.
The shot by Turner, no good. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half.
I'll leave Ken Herter.
Pass to Turner. Back to Herter. The Trae. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got his 7th rebound here tonight. Holiday
Shoot it.
inside the line.
And Turner committed.
Oh,
defensively.
come on,
Good job of
Zion.
Using his
You're
wings
so tall.
to contest that shot and maybe alter it.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball, and then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
You see why Zion Williamson's effective.
Can I get a snack,
Has the
please?
big body, the big
Why
vertical,
not?
very difficult to match up with. And then add the skill set on top of it.
And
gonna
Shaq,
go get a
what'd you
snack,
see
guys.
from Atlanta?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Hawks trail by 16. Young and Herter make up the back. Collins at power forward with Len at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Passes up to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. The baseline jumper goes down. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night. New Orleans leading by 13. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one. Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
On its way from Young for two. Again, Young missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help out trying to win this game.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining. He's
so good.
Extremely productive.
The Hawks trail by 17. Young outside. And dishes to Collins. Goes back up. And contact.
Oh, come on.
It's going to be on Zion
Foul on
Williamson.
Zion.
I'll tell you what, he earned his
Foul on Zion.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the
See, don't you see that?
break,
His other arm smacked his
Wake
face.
Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets.
hurt my-
Tremendous athleticism, also great
Why
hands,
did I?
and just has a knack for moving to the open spot.
I was just testing.
This Hawks team built around
Yeah.
the most
Yeah, it was.
younger
Yeah.
player is Trae Young. What an unbelievable second half to his rookie season. Almost
Approve.
challenging Luka Doncic for the Rookie of the Year.
Come on, stop. Steal
Trae
it.
Young,
Steal
an
it.
incredible shooter, but plays with a tremendous
He's too
amount of
small.
confidence, and we'll see how far that
Ball's too
confidence
small
can
to
take
dunk.
this young core as they continue to grow under their young coach, Lloyd Pierce. Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the
With
field?
your
I
axe,
think
you
so.
mean?
4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. Pride
If that
myself
was a
on making the
rebound,
right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
wow.
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. And the question for Young now, can he reach the level Curry has?
I think that question is just completely misplaced. We're going to just try to let Trae Young be the best version of himself. He reminds me of Steph Curry, but those accomplishments are, I think, a little bit out of reach, Kevin. Trae Young does have in front of him an unbelievable opportunity here in Atlanta to become and push his potential as far as he
Snack
wants it to go.
time.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Why? I can't hear now. No, I can't.
Both of you can plug in.
I can't hear. No.
Let's check in for Benbury. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Help us grow our fan base. This way we can start making
Here's
some money.
Alexander Walker. Here's Hayes.
Woo!
Off with the layup.
Yeah!
And
Yes!
he's got the ball here.
Yes!
The
Can't
Oh!
find a
nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting.
That is not a foul. That's an offensive
quick and hurried shot
foul.
selection.
That's an offensive foul.
Free throw attempts for the game right here.
Oh yeah, I moved in the
A
way.
season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Who's he?
That free throw missing.
And even with the shift from Budenholzer to
Pepper.
Pierce, the Hawks continue to rely on
Pepper.
as much as any team.
No doubt about it. I think the front office still accentuating the fact that they want to find some floor spacers after that 19th pick in John Collins, a guy that can rim run and protect the middle. They wanted to go after as much shooting as they possibly could. That equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Williams, stolen by Len. Young outside for the 3. He can't get it to go.
His touch is left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Alexander Walker. And the layup is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up.
I want to restart.
Just too many good looks from in close.
Young's shot is off.
If I made that,
Stone cold right now.
I did that on
Not
purpose.
sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
High post try. That one good for 2. Young's got 12 points in the game.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Press
They're
12.
going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. And the Hawks will go for a different look here.
Why?
Jones checked in for Len. Jabari Parker
press
comes
live?
in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Turner in for Young. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Williamson comes in for Williams. Atlanta calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Did you see Harry the Hawk twerking? Did you see him twerking? He was like this. That's what he was like.
Let's get back to play.
What?
There's Crabbe with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Again,
Yeah!
New Orleans turns it over. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart.
Daddy, get Pepper on the bed. On the. Why not? Why not?
Come on, let's go.
I want Pepper to get on here.
She's a distraction.
Please. Please.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm eating.
1:11 left to play here in the third. Ingram comes with the double team. Down low, here's Parker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
16 feet away. Lobs it up for Favors. And
You could have gotten alley-oop.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Woo! I hope it's not blurry.
The second effort, and Jones.
Oh!
There's Trae with the three, and it's Ingram with the rebound. New Orleans has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, come on.
That's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
20 seconds left in the third. And stolen by Favors.
No!
Ingram outside.
I gave the ball right to you.
Inside.
You!
Here's Williamson. Shooting foul
Yep.
as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An absolute beast
He's like,
in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning,
so he's like,
you pretty much have to foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Williamson.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
make it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Herter. Shoots over Redick, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
Well, the instincts there shown by J.J. Redick, pretty remarkable.
Snack time!
To annoy his man.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after this.
Come on, please. Let's finish up. You can't take your time when people are watching you. You got to keep going, or they're going to leave. Okay?
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Not
And it's presented as always.
And he sliced the D wide open
don't touch your
with his
wires.
feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will
Come
do
here,
for you
Pepper.
right there, dissecting
Pepper,
the
come here.
defense with that play.
Pepper.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for
Stranger
New Orleans
things?
right now, at the forward slots, Ingram. and
Kids, don't
Miller.
watch it.
Ejuan Moore is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. It's stolen by Reddish.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that.
Only
I
9-0.
understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Melly. Jabari Parker making his last shot. The pass to Moore. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. A nice shot by Melly.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Basket is good. It's more at the line. That's going to send Evan Turner to the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Atlanta.
I tried to dunk for you. Off the block. Off the glass. Stick.
And that one misses.
And New Orleans
Come
is
on.
the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
Well, you just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about.
I never did anything.
That's right.
Food. But
I was just doing this.
Architecture, New Orleans has a
I was just doing
tremendous
nothing.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Reddish kicks to Turner.
Yeah.
Okafor against Jones. Tries it again. And he lays it up and in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Passed the ball. fires the three. No good.
Bro, why would you shoot like
Will
that?
take it the other way. Here's Reddish. Connects on the 17-footer. Reddish has got his first points of the night.
The defense certainly wasn't bad, but they've got to be a little bit quicker on contesting the shot.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And not just a long-range gunner, but also Wes Greg, one of the NBA's best floaters.
I mean,
It ripped!
a lot of those
All the way!
mid-range shots, those floaters in the lane that makes them more often than not. For a player standing 6'4", the ability to finish inside, providing that counterbalance to his three-point shooting.
All the way. It ripped. All the way. It ripped all the way. All the way. It ripped.
The first one falls. 55th pick back in 2011. By any measure, E'Twaun Moore has exceeded expectations.
Most of that has come, Kevin, because
El ball is staying
from
in.
the perimeter. Everybody looking for those wing players that can both provide offensive spark and shooting.
Trae Young's here.
At least one position, if not two. And E'Twaun Moore is
But
a
not
switchable
Zion.
defensive player and has found a home here with the Pelicans.
I saw Trae on like that. Like, you know, he shot.
Ingram against Collins.
Oh!
Favors passes to Ingram. Back to Favors. The second chance effort. Rebounded by the Hawks. Land's got his 5th rebound in this one. Collins wide open. He fires. It's good from long range. Collins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Ball. A beautiful reverse layup.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here is Young. The jump hook, and the Hawks getting another.
I tried to dunk!
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Ball, no good.
And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
The Hawks making a switch here. Herter's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Williamson is checked in for more.
What?
Mind the lane.
How many more dunks?
One shot.
Probably 10. 5.
And the free throw, no good.
And
Daddy, people can hear you.
At the line here in the second
You
half.
gotta put on your headset again.
That's the kind of pass
Yeah.
there. Work the ball around, keep
Yeah.
moving, try to get an assist every bucket.
On its way for
Thank you.
for 2. Here's Collins, and the rejection by Favors. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Bembry's checked in for Hunter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Len's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 21. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Favors.
Can we get a replay? Let's get a replay on that.
Instant replay. Instant replay.
Why is it not working? Oh, work. What is that about?
Wait.
Can you leave the other stuff right here?
Wait, we had.
No. 2 hands.
We had.
Favors got assist number.
We.
Hold on.
We
We're
gotta.
in the middle of a game. And we're live. So please, just leave it over there. Thank you. Now, let's finish. Let's finish, please.
Love you.
5 here tonight. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Bembry. From deep three-point range, Len, good.
Whoa! Whoa!
And here's the Pelicans now.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Holiday finds Favors. Back to Holiday. From deep. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Land against Ball. In the corner. Herter with it. It's Collins with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
It's not dunking.
Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's not dunking.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, is Collins' ability to rise up.
It's seriously not dunking.
Produce some points.
Williamson with it. Working on Collins. Lays it up and banks it in.
And one team is just completely
I'm going to dunk with Trae Young.
the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
I never tried.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was
I
like
tried.
watching a cat
I tried
with a
everyone.
mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zion Williamson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just...
How are they going to keep on taking out Zion like that?
What?
They took him out again.
devastating.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're up by 20. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter.
Then I'm going to eat some more goldfish.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all in.
You let me open!
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Bembry, laid in with a nice touch off the
I
glass.
tried to dunk! It's not working.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry.
See what you're doing, Pauly.
That's his first foul. New Orleans dictating the flow. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williamson with it. He's against Turner.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Nice move. Nice. And here is Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just
59
rolled
minutes
to
ago.
this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, you guys hang your hat on defense. Is this the sort of defensive performance you expect every game?
Yeah, we can. They were practice for. We come into practice, play hard, we work hard, and when we come out to the games, we just bring a lot of energy.
It's a young team, young legs, and showed them at the defensive end tonight. Thanks, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Dave.